versus Songhai.
Hello everyone, this is Scarzig, and welcome back to another Vanar versus. Today we're going up against Songhai. We're going to jump right in. I want to replace the Mark of Solitude here. I'm looking for a Hearth Sister. I'm going to replace the Frosthorn Rhino as well, but I don't get what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to drop the Crystal Cloaker in my turn. The Hearth Sister is really good for dealing with Songhai, an early Mana Forger, or perhaps even a Heart Seeker. My opponent's just going to move forward here and play the Heaven's Eclipse. He sacrifices all of his mana for this turn to draw 3 spells. So he's giving up board presence right now in order to make his hand more deadly. So I am going to be wary of the burst coming out here pretty soon. I'm going to take this opportunity to move the Crystal Cloaker 2 spaces forward so it gets an infiltrate range. And I don't want to play my other Crystal Cloaker directly above the Songhai General. I want it right there in the column above the Rock Pulverizer so that I have better control of the towards the center of the map. I do want to place it right on that space so it gets its infiltrate bonus, but if he does use Mistwalking or Silhouette Tracer or something to move out of the way, I'll still be able to track him down with those creatures. Yep, and here comes the Silhouette Tracer. This particular Songhai deck has become pretty well known, so I already know what to expect from it. He's going to attack the Crystal Cloaker, and it gets its 3 damage off, which is fine by me. Both Crystal Cloakers get finished off by Ghost Lightning, but they both managed to drop their 3 damage, so that's fine by me. And he's going to use Inner Focus on the Silhouette Tracer that he's just played in order to attack the Rock Pulverizer, and he's going to use another Inner Focus so that he can finish off the Rock Pulverizer. And that is 2 extremely valuable resources that he used to finish off that unit. So I am completely fine with that. I'm going to take this opportunity to use the Snowpiercer and get that damage in on him. What I'm trying to do now is pressure him onto going back onto his side of the field. Even though I've already summoned 2 Crystal Cloakers, I want to try to keep him on his side of the board if I can so that I can use Spirit of the Wild later on in the game. He's going to drop a Mana Forger on that bottom tile, get that Mana tile, and use 2 Blood Rage Masks here. Okay. He does drop a Phoenix Fire on me, which does its damage, and then the Blood Rage Masks do their damage separately from it, so that takes out my artifact. So right now, I normally would prioritize taking out that Mana Forger, but I see here that he used his entire hand last turn doing that damage to me, so I can actually keep the pressure on. I'm going to play the Rock Pulverizer to keep the Silhouette Tracer off of me, and then I'm just going to keep laying the damage on as hard as I can. When you use up all the cards in your hand and you're only drawing 2 cards, then it severely limits your options, so I'm just going to go ahead and press the advantage I have right now. When your opponent's running low on cards, you want to present them with as many different threats as possible, because they're not going to have the number of options that they normally would have available to them. As you can see, he went ahead and transformed the Fenrir Warmaster with Onyx Bear Seal, which is a great way to get rid of that card. But I can still buff it, so there's that. And I do make a small mistake here. I played the Razorback before I summoned the Hearth Sister here, so I miss out on a few points of damage, but I do want to get that Mana Forger now. Since he has 2 Blood Rage Masks, even with such a small hand, he is still going to be able to get some extra value out of it, so I want to try to limit his resources as much as possible. I'm just slowly tightening my grip on him right now. I have him pretty boxed into this corner. He'll still be able to get past me with Mistwalking or a second Silhouette Tracer. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so my opponent just drops the 4-Wedge Magi. Plays the Saberspine Seal, which does 3 extra damage to me because of the 4 Winds Magi and the 2 Blood Rage Masks. And he's going to attack me directly here with the Silhouette Tracer and his General. So that's a pretty good bit of burst. And had he more cards in his hand, he probably would have been able to finish me, which would have been unfortunate. But since he used up so many of his spells early on like that, I'm able to still keep up the pressure. I do have a Emerald Rejuvenator in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and summon that, and I actually get a second one, so that's good. If my opponent actually didn't use both of those inner focuses to take out the rock pulverizer, he could have used the inner focus on that Four Winds Magi and killed me. So, as you can see, the early mistakes there are coming back to haunt him, and I'm just going to drop my damage on him there to get rid of the Blood Rage masks, even though I don't have a provoke unit to lock him down anymore. But, because of the way I have my units spread out, I don't need to drop the Rock Pulverizer, so I'm just going to drop the Veil Hunter instead. Normally Songhai doesn't care too much about being provoked because all of their damage comes directly from their hand in the form of spells. But again, as you can see, he only has 2 cards, so he can't deal with this wider variety of threats. Oh, and he just concedes. Well played, sir.